Assalamu alaikum, everybody. This is my video of the story of my conversion. I really hate making a video, but a lot of people wanted me to make one, so well, here it goes. When I was about 10 or so, my father, who is heavily religious, he's Methodist, along with my stepmother, he wanted me to get more involved within his faith. So, like a good son, I decided, okay, well, I had already read the Bible in the past, so I started asking him questions, and he made him happy, so he answered them. And then when I got to the part where about the Trinity and Jesus, whatever he told me, it just never satisfied me as many times as he tried to answer me. And shortly after I questioned him and talking to a few other people, that I decided that Christianity was not for me. So I started looking into other religions. I had a few guidelines. I wanted it to be monotheistic because I'd always believed in God, but always throughout my entire life I never understood the Trinity or Jesus, being the Son of God. That never felt right with me. So I looked into Judaism, but I don't know. You gotta be born into that, I guess. I'm pretty sure. So kind of, sorta, didn't want to get too involved with something like that, so I liked it a lot. I wanted a religion that I could join like that, but I didn't want that necessarily, so I didn't know if any of the religions that were like that, so I just said, why can't there just be a religion about God? I didn't get it. And then 9/11 happened. Well, my story is so common. 9/11, Muslims, not believing in the Trinity, this all common stories I've heard in the past of other converts, or reverts as you would call them. So 9/11 happened, and just a month before that, two neighbors moved down the street from me, from Bangladesh, and I made friends with them quickly, and I found out they're Muslim, and I didn't know what that was, which surprised me. So when 9/11 happened, and then the terrorists were identified, and Muslims started quickly being blamed, my father, being ignorant, along with the rest of my family, put them in a bad light. So, of course, being a good son, I followed along and made fun of my new friends, much to their chagrin. I'm not going to repeat some of the phrases or remarks I made. You could have guessed they're pretty common and casual for Americans or other people ignorant of not knowing Islam to say. So eventually, after like 3 months of making fun of him, the younger one who went to school with me, the older one who went to high school, pulled me off the side, explained some things to me, just sat down and basically gave me a quick Islam 101 lesson. And afterwards, I just looked at him and said, this is exactly what I wanted. Can I learn more? And ever since then, for the past 7 years, I've just been reading the Quran and really looking into it. I couldn't get enough of it. And like 2 weeks after he started talking about it, I was like, I really want to be Muslim. So I walked up to my parents, separately of course, since they're divorced, and I went, I'm kind of thinking about being a Muslim. What do you think? And my mom, she was never really religious to begin with, per se. I mean, she's religious in her own way, but she's very private about it, so she didn't go to church, she didn't preach to us or anything like that. So she kind of looked at me and gave me a weird look and was like, I don't think so. And went to my dad, and he was very outspoken, and went, what are you talking about? You're not going to be Muslim. No, you're Christian. So right then, I got very disappointed and just forgot about it for about a month or so. And the more I hung out with my new friends, the more, it couldn't leave my mind. So secretly I started learning more about it, and it just became very clear to me that this was going to be the way it was going to be, and I couldn't go anywhere else. I had to be a Muslim. So I approached my parents again and asked them, please, could I be a Muslim? And they, noticing my sincerity, they went, no, but when you're 18, we can't tell you what to do, so how about waiting till then? Both my parents thought by then I'd given up on it. I was 11 or 12 at the time. 18 to, a 12-year-old sounds so far away, so they both seemed content with that. Well, for the past 6 or 7 years, I've been arguing with my dad on the car rides to school and sitting around the house just talking to him. And all my family's come to realize that this is what's going to happen, and they can't do anything about it, so they gave up. And I'm really happy, because today is my birthday, although not literally today. I'm making the video now, and I'm going to put the video on YouTube on my birthday, so by the time everybody sees this, I'll be 18 and I would have already converted, so I'd be extra happy. And that's about it. What else could I say? I don't know. So, if you want to know any of the exact details, I don't know, but I think I'd say it's quite boring. Besides that, you could message me on YouTube, or I think I have a link to my Muslim space. The whole complete story I wrote down is on there. Or, if you want to talk to me in AIM, just message me with your AIM name or whatever. I'll get back to you. Don't know why you would want to do that, but that's basically it.